Hello, how's everyone doing? Happy Sunday to everyone. I hope everyone has had a wonderful weekend, and I hope you all have a beautiful next week. Come along with me, you all, today to make this food. Let's take this tilapia and bake it, and then we're also going to make some fresh green beans. And you all, today I'm going to do something a little different for the stock. I baked a turkey breast the other day so that I could have turkey breast sandwiches. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this turkey bone with the meat that it has left on it, and I'm going to put it in the pot and start boiling it. We're going to make these green beans with turkey stock. I'll be back so that we can get this process started. As you can see, I have my turkey breast in the pot. Now I'm going to go fill the pot up with water, and we're going to season it. Okay, I'm back with the water. Let me show you all something I picked up at Aldi's before I season this turkey breast. Yeah, I found these garlic cubes. So I am going to put one of these in there. And I think 1 cube equals 1 teaspoon. And they were in the freezer section. Now I'm not going to put this in the turkey, but I also found these ginger cubes. And I think 1 cube of this equals 1 teaspoon. Okay, I'll be right back so we can season this turkey stock. Okay, you all, I have my eye on the stove a little bit past medium. I'm going to use this Aldi store brand. It's like Mrs. Dash, but it's original recipe and it's salt-free because I have to have a low sodium diet. So I'm going to do this. Now, I also have, this is like Mrs. Dash, and it is table blend. And it's the Aldi store brand. So I'm going to put some of this in there as well. You all, I'm taking the top off of it because I haven't used this seasoning yet. And then I'm going to go and let this boil for a little bit. And I'll come back, you all, when it's time to put the green beans in. Okay, here's this table blend. And you can season yours however you want to. If you're not on a low sodium diet and you can use salt, please feel free to put salt in it. I'm also going to do just a little bit of pepper. Okay, and now I'm trying to figure out how to open this little garlic cube. Okay, I think I got it. I'm going to show y'all. This is what it looks like when you take it out the box, the little garlic cube from Aldi's. Okay, I have it open now. Let's see if I can just, oh, okay, you all. It just squeezes out. You'll see it. And that's it. Okay, I'll be back when it's time to put the green beans in. All right, you all, this is what the turkey stock is looking like so far. This is about, this is about 30 minutes in. I'm going to let it continue to boil and cook for another hour. Then I will come in and debone it so that all I have to do is add in the green beans. As you can see, I have my green beans in water. I have already washed them, but I have them sitting in this water so that I can cut them. So you all, I'm not going to show you this whole process, just a couple, because most people know how to cut green beans. I'm just going to cut the tips off like this. And for me, I'm going to cut my green beans in half. You can cut yours in threes. You can leave them whole, however you like them. I prefer chopped green beans. And I have a bowl over here to the side that I'm placing these in. But I prefer chopped green beans. So you cut yours however you like. Okay, you all, I'll be back when it's time to put these green beans in the turkey, and we will go ahead and season our fish and get it going. All right, you all, it's time for me to debone this turkey. And this is what my green beans look like now that I have cleaned them and cut them. Okay, as you can see, this turkey is actually tender enough for me to stand here and just scrape meat off of it. But what I'm going to do is just go ahead and put it on a plate so I can get it all off at one time. I'll be back when I'm done doing that so that we can go ahead and put the green beans in. Okay, I have deboned the turkey breast, and now I have my stove set to medium. I'm going to go ahead and pour in these green beans. You all, I was taught that the key to great beans is just a little bit of sugar. So I always put just a smidgen of sugar in my beans. And then what I'm going to do, let me put this sugar in. Just a smidgen. And now I'm going to taste the turkey stock to see if it's seasoned the way I want it to be. And if it's not, I'm going to add some more seasoning. And like I said, you can put salt in yours, but because I'm on a low sodium diet, I'm not adding salt to mine. So let me see what this tastes like. Okay, it's okay. I'm going to add some onion powder. Remember, I've already put a teaspoon of garlic in here when I did the garlic cube. I'm also going to add, I have some salt-free McCormick's onion and herb. I'm just going to pour the rest of that right in there and stir that around. Okay, you all, I'm going to let these cook. I'll be back when they're almost done because the fish is only going to take maybe between 10 to 15 minutes to bake. So I'll be back and I'll come back and let you show you what they're looking like halfway at their halfway cooking point. I've also placed the lid on it, you all, and cocked the lid to the side. I do that so that when it starts boiling, it keeps it from boiling over, having the little opening on the side. I'm back and the green beans have finished. If you can see, I'm cooking 4 pieces of tilapia. I have already cut them out the pack and washed them off. But what I'm going to do right now is take these paper towels that I have on top and soak up some of this excess water. Okay, that looks better already. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sit these 2 over here. Now, hit it like that. Okay, and now, see, get these last 2. Okay, you all, and I already have the oven preheating to 400 degrees because you're going to cook these on 400 for 12 to 15 minutes. The next thing I'm going to do is put my spices together in the bowl that I'm going to use on the fish and stir it all up. Okay, the first thing we want to do, I'm going to let this fork sit right here on this pan, is we need a tablespoon of paprika to your taste. So that means if you don't want a tablespoon, you don't have to. You can do a half a tablespoon. I'm back, y'all. My phone was ringing. So this is a half of tablespoon that I have right here. I'm going to go ahead and start out with a tablespoon. Well, a little under a tablespoon. Okay, the next thing we're going to add is a half a teaspoon of garlic powder and a half a teaspoon of onion powder. So, okay, I'm using onion powder. Okay. We have a half a teaspoon of onion powder. I'm going to put the lid back on this so I don't accidentally knock it over. Okay, the next thing we're adding is a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Half a teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay, the next spice we want to add is 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper. I thought I had my pepper out, so let me get this pepper out. So, black pepper, we're going to add 1/4 of a teaspoon. I hope everyone is having a good weekend. And you all, my football team won today, the Carolina Panthers. We beat the Dallas Cowboys. Yes, we did. If you have a favorite NFL team, let me know down in the comments. And let me know if your team won today or not. I'm so happy to say that the Panthers beat the Cowboys. Okay, the next spice we're going to add is a half a teaspoon of dried parsley. Okay, here's the half a teaspoon. Here's the dried parsley. And we're going to add a half a teaspoon of that. Now, you all, this recipe says salt to taste, which means you don't have to use salt. And because I'm low sodium, I'm going to show you how much salt I use, because I'm only going to put it on this fish, and when I show you, it's just going to be a little bit. And the next thing you will need is 1.5 tablespoons of lemon juice and some olive oil. And you all, don't worry, I'll put the recipe in the description box. Okay, because I'm on a low sodium diet and my hands are clean, I'm going to take a little bit of this sea salt, and I'm going to pour it in my hand, and I'm going to show you all how much I'm using. If you can see, this is it. That's all I'm using. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're just going to stir this together. Okay, now it's time for us, and this is what it's looking like. Okay, now it's time for us to rub the fish down. So what I'm going to do is put the seasonings up and get this set up so you can see me do this. I'll be right back. Okay, I have washed my hands and I have my pan lined with aluminum foil. The next thing I'm going to do is, let me see, can I pull these all closer together? Okay. Let me adjust this camera a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now let me rinse my hands again. Okay, you all, next thing I'm going to do is put this olive oil on the fish and the lemon juice, and then we're going to rub it down with the seasonings and put it in the oven. And like I said, you'll cook this on 400, but I will put the recipe in the description box. So next, we're going to rub on this olive oil. I'm going to drizzle it on here. Y'all, I'm just not going to measure this oil. You can, because I'll leave the measurement in the description box. And I'm using some lemon juice. You could just use a lemon and squeeze that lemon juice, but I didn't have a lemon, so I'm using this lemon juice. You have to use what you got. Okay, you all, so what I'm about to do now is rub this in on both sides. Rub in on both sides. And let me know too in the comments, what do you prefer, baked fish or fried fish? I'm hoping that there'll be a nice crunchy skin on this fish when it's done. And I'm thinking that it will. Because you can add cornmeal and all of that, and egg and all of that. The batter, the egg batter and cornmeal, but I don't feel like doing that. Okay, so let me rinse my hands again. Well, let me wash them. And then we're going to put these seasonings on here. And you all, I made some coleslaw. I'll show you that whenever I show you the rest of my food. And like I said, the green beans are done. And I'll show you those in just a little bit as well. Okay, here we go. Let us go ahead and put this seasoning. And you only want to use half on this side because you're going to need the rest for the other side. Okay. Y'all, just looking at the seasoning to me, it just makes it look so appealing. Okay, let's rub this in. Kind of get a little pinch more. Because I'm trying to, if I can, I want to get it all the way on each piece of the fish. Okay. Just a little bit more here and here. Now we're going to flip this over. And we're going to do the same thing to the other side. And you all, my oven has preheated to 400. So after this, I'm going to put it in the oven and let it cook for the 12 to 15 minutes. Okay. Let me rinse a little bit. Okay. Now let me go ahead and rub this in on this side. Okay. There we go. And y'all, it is so windy outside where I live. It is very windy today. But in spite of the wind, the Carolina Panthers won. Okay. All right, you all. So now I'm about to go and put this in the oven, but I'm going to take this down so you can have an up-close look at what it's looking like before it goes into the oven. Okay, this is what the tilapia is looking like before we put it in the oven. Yeah, I think it looks really good. Like I said, the main thing is I hope that it come out crunchy. All right, I'm about to stick this in the oven. I'll see you back in 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, this is what they're looking like while they're baking. Y'all, they look so good to me. Like I said, I just hope they have a nice crisp. Okay, this is my finished coleslaw. And you all, I just used a bag of shredded cabbage, carrots. It's a bag of shredded coleslaw. And I added mayonnaise, milk, and pepper, and about a teaspoon of sugar. These are the finished green beans with the turkey stock. And you can see the pieces of turkey in there. I'm going to take you down in the pot so you can see it. Now, all we're waiting on is the fish, and it'll be time to eat. Okay? This is the finished green beans in I guess I should call it turkey broth. These are the finished green beans in turkey broth and some turkey meat. All right, you all, this is the finished baked tilapia. And I will let you know that I had to broil it. So after the 15 minutes, I broiled it so that it could brown on top the way that I like it. Okay, I'll be back so that I can, I'm going to go and make the plate, but I'll be back so I can give the first bite to you. And this is my finished plate. Baked tilapia, and you can see what the inside is looking like. Green beans in turkey stock with leftover meat on it, and turkey broth, and coleslaw. Okay, you all, let's taste it. Okay, you all, the first thing we're going to taste is the coleslaw. So let me give the first bite to you. First bite goes to you. Now let me try it. Okay, y'all, that's good. Like I said, I simply made it with a bag of shredded coleslaw mix, a little milk, about a teaspoon of sugar, and some pepper and mayonnaise. Now, let's taste the green beans. And I'm going to give y'all a little bit of turkey with it. Okay, first bite goes to you. Now I'll try it. Okay, that's good, y'all. To me, that's really good. And if you put salt in yours, I could see it being even better. But I mean, for me, it's really good. It's flavorful. I can taste the turkey. I can taste the pepper, the garlic, and all of that. I'm not really missing any salt. Okay, the last thing we're going to taste is this baked tilapia. I'm going to give, let me let you see what it looked like on the other side. Okay, but I'm going to give the first bite, if I can keep it on this fork, to you. Now let me try it. That's good, y'all. And like I said, when you make yours, you can add the salt, as much salt as you want. And I will leave the recipe in the description box. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a most wonderful evening and a most wonderful meal and a most wonderful week next week. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.